بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله والصلاة والسلام على رسول الله بعد العلم knowledge and seeking knowledge is so important in decision making, in sharpening our mind, in purifying our hearts, because knowledge is the foundation of good decisions. It's the foundation of everything. Al-ilm. In every aspect of life we need knowledge, from personal choices to leadership to everywhere. Without proper knowledge, our decisions can be influenced by emotions, biases, and external pressures, peer pressure, leading to poor outcomes. Al-ilm. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says, قُلْ هَلْ يَسْتَوِي الَّذِينَ يَعْلَمُونَ وَالَّذِينَ لَا يَعْلَمُونَ. Are those who know equal to those who do not know? لا يمكن. Al-alim, the way he makes a decision, the person who's seeking knowledge, who's knowledgeable, his decision making is not the same with others. So it requires informed judgment and wisdom. Imam al-Qayyim says, knowledge is the light of the heart. We're talking about purifying hearts. Knowledge is the light of the heart. Without it, a person stumbles in darkness, making choices that lead to regret. While seeking knowledge, especially young men, knowledge is light. It will show you who is wrong and who is right. So don't be so quick in judging others. Don't be so quick, in taking the sides. Seek knowledge. اطلب العلم تعرف الصالح من الطالح. You will know who is right and who is bad. Role of knowledge in the Quran, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala tells us about knowledge. That you have to be guided by knowledge rather than your emotions and your personality, your assumptions, your societal pressures. If you are emotionally unstable, you may make decisions which are so poor. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says, وَلَا تَقْفُ مَا لَيْسَ لَكَ بِهِ عِلْمٍ. And do not pursue that of which you have no knowledge. لَا تَقْفُ مَا لَيْسَ لَكَ بِهِ عِلْمٍ. Don't pursue what you have no knowledge about. And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala warns against making decisions based on guesswork. I think so. Assumptions, misinformation. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says, وقال لهم نبيهم إن الله قد بعث لكم طالوت ملكا قالوا أن يكون له الملك علينا ونحن أحق بالملك منه ولم يؤت سعة من المال قال إن الله اصطفاه عليكم وزاده بسطا في العلم والجسم. The Prophet ﷺ said, indeed Allah has chosen him over you and has increased. They were questioning, why is he our leader? Why is he our prophet? And he has increased him abundantly in knowledge and physique. Knowledge and physique. Yawm al-Qiyamah, one of our regrets will be, we didn't have knowledge. We didn't know about this. Uninformed decisions will lead to regret. وَيَوْمَ يَعَضُّ الظَّالِمُ عَلَى يَدَيْهِ يَقُولُ يَا لَيْتَنِي اتَّخَذْتُ مَعَ الرَّسُولِ سَبِيلًا. The wrongdoer will bite his hands in regret and say, oh, I wish I had taken the path of the messenger. I wish I did not move with so-and-so. I wish I did not follow this path. So knowledge increases wisdom and proper judgment. يؤتي الحكمة من يشاء ومن يؤت الحكمة فقد أوتي خيرا كثيرا. He grants wisdom. He grants wisdom to whom he wills, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And whoever is granted wisdom has certainly been given much good. Wisdom. Al-aql. True wisdom is a gift. Where does it come from? Seeking knowledge. أولا knowledge. العلم العلم العلم. من أراد الدنيا فعليه بالعلم. Whoever wants dunya should seek knowledge. Whoever wants akhirah should seek knowledge. ومن أرادهما معا فليطلب العلم. As Imam Shafi'i says, if you want both of dunya and akhirah, seek knowledge. Making decisions without knowledge is dangerous and irresponsible. So طلب العلم فريضة. Basic knowledge is wajib, it's a must. Prophet Muhammad said, إذا حكم الحاكم فاجتهد فأصاب فله أجران. Even mistakes of knowledge are accepted. If you make mistake while seeking knowledge, while doing, if a judge makes a decision based on effort and knowledge and is correct, he gets 2 rewards. If he makes a mistake, he still gets 1 reward. Because that reward that he made a mistake but based on knowledge. And even Prophet Muhammad warns about following ignorance. Ignorance, little knowledge, is the most dangerous. إذا وسد الأمر إلى غير أهله فانتظر الساعة. When authority is given to those unqualified for it, then await the hour. Unqualified people, knowledge, whether in our offices, whether anywhere, because knowledge is wide. Knowledge is wide. علم عن شرع الله وعلم عن كونه. العلم واحد. All knowledge is one. It all comes from Allah. علم الإنسان ما لم يعلم. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala taught the human being what he didn't know. So if you are studying medicine, engineering, any field you are in today, that knowledge which is beneficial comes from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Who taught man to think? Who taught man to come with these innovations? Who gave him these abilities from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala? So knowledge is one, and it's divided into 2. It's one, but in that one, it has 2 sides, 2 types. علم عن شرع الله وعلم عن كون الله. Knowledge of the rules of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, the constitution, the Quran, what is haram, what is halal, what should we make here, what should we do, what we shouldn't do. And another knowledge is about kawnullah, the universe, the human being, imarat al-ard, building this world, making a world a better place. So all this is knowledge. علم عن شرع الله وعلم عن كون الله. So how do you attain this knowledge? Knowledge is attained by sabr, patience. Scholars say, العلم أوله ضرب من الجنون. The first steps of knowledge is like madness, it's crazy. Because you make assumptions. And that's why we have to stay humble while seeking knowledge. And the more we seek knowledge, the more we understand that we are ignorant. The more we seek knowledge, the more we understand that, wow, I didn't know this. All the time I thought this is right. But now I know that it's not right. Or I thought this is haram. But now I know it's not haram. All that comes with knowledge. So young men who are seeking knowledge, especially the knowledge of Sharia, Hadith, Quran, slow down. Be humble while seeking knowledge. Don't jump to conclusions. Think, learn, ponder as you go on in life. Because you cannot be in kindergarten in knowledge and you want to operate a sick person. You're in kindergarten in medical field. You're still being taught the organs of a human being. This is a heart. This is a brain. This is a hand. That's where our knowledge or your knowledge may be. But you want to go to a theater to become a surgeon, to operate. You're still memorizing the names of these organs. And you want to operate, you want to do an open heart surgery. It can't be. It can't be. Oh, so-and-so is a mubtadi'. So-and-so is not on the sunnah. So-and-so, he did this. Akhi, learn, study, seek knowledge before you conclude or you jump into conclusions. Don't be in a hurry. Knowledge will come. That's my advice to every young man. جزاكم الله خيرا. بارك الله فيكم. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته.